Oklahoma Sooners, already down to 0-1 to start the season with a loss at Houston, then rebounded. Now they're national championship hopes. Well, they're not done, but another loss to another top team in the country as the Sooners don't know what hit them. Pun intended. We'll just say that. Coming up next, we'll give you the postgame report to Oklahoma and the Ohio State University. Here we go. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name is Harry James. First of all, before we even get started on the postgame report, I have to say the fans of the Ohio State University were great. We've had some home and homes here. We were hoping to have a home and home with LSU, but that's probably not going to happen. They're a bit rowdy, if you will. But ever since we've started these games, Alabama, Florida State, Notre Dame, Miami, they've all been great, including Ohio State. My hat's off to you guys, and hopefully we get the same treatment when we go up to Columbus. But hopefully, as far as a Sooner fan, to death for outcome, because the Sooners don't even know what hit them. 45-24 your final as the Ohio State University comes in and hands Oklahoma loss number 2 on the resume. Now, statistically, not that bad of a night for Oklahoma, because you start with the man that leads the juice, bakes. Mr. Mayfield got baked again for the tune of 266 yards, did throw 2 touchdowns, but threw 2 costly interceptions. His long pass was 36 yards. The other quarterback, J.T. Barrett, $152 in the air, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions, 37 was the long for him. Oklahoma rushed the ball pretty well too, to be honest. But leading the way was number 2, Smudge Pirine. Pirine, 17 carries for 62 yards, didn't score a touchdown on the ground, had a long of a 20-yard gain. Offensively rushing the ball for the Ohio State University, keeping them balanced, was number 25, Mike Weber, who had 18 carries for $124, didn't have a touchdown, but had a long run of 35 yards. This is a long run. Receiving was done on both sides also, as number 11, Dede Westbrook, had 5 catches for 51 yards, 0 touchdowns, however, did have a 23-yard gain. That was his long. And then here's the clincher, guys. The deciding factor in this ball game was that corner, and boy, oh boy, oh boy, did Ohio State take advantage. Noah Brown, who we talked about in the introduction, Noah Brown. Noah, 5 catches, 72 yards. So not 100 yards and not a ton of catches, but 4, count them up, 4 touches in this ball game. His long catch was 37 yards. Defensively, Oklahoma, when they finally stuck Micaiah Quick in there, he started playing like a gangbuster. He sure did. Defensively for Oklahoma, number 16, Micaiah Quick, who we were just talking about, finished just a half of play with 8 tackles. Didn't have a turnover, however, in the ball game. But in the full game, though, Chris Worley had 10 tackles, no forced fumbles or turnovers. What else hurt Oklahoma was the field goal department, as Austin Seibert, 1 for 1. 1 for 2, sorry. At least this one wasn't blocked. He did miss it off the right goalpost, though, as a 27-yarder did hit a 26-yarder, which is a little closer. Number 92, Tyler Durbin, is the kicker for the Ohio State University. He is 1 for 1, 100%, 31 yards on the kick. Punting the ball, Austin Seibert, as the Oklahoma part of the partisan knows, he handles all of the punting and the kicking. Punting-wise, three punts, 37.7 in average, 45 along, 0 touchbacks, and also 0 within the 20-yard line. Number 95, Cameron Johnston for the Ohio State University. 5 punts. When he had to punt it, he had 5 of them to go for a 46.9 average. 56 was his long. 5 of his punts landed at inside the 20-yard line. Didn't have any touchbacks. So, there you go. Scoring highlights. This is where Oklahoma fans want to hide their head. After a missed field goal by Austin Seibert, Curtis Samuel took advantage as he finishes off a drive for the Ohio State University because with 7:28 left. He scores the first touchdown of the ball game for the Buckeyes. Buckeyes don't look back, by the way, after this. They do take a 14-0 advantage as number 17, Jerome Baker, picks off our Baker Mayfield, 68 yards, pick 6 with 4:34 left. Touchdown, Buckeyes, 14-0 hole. The hole is then cut in half as number 5, Joe Mixon, a 97-yard kick return for a touchdown with 4:20 left. That is 14-7. Buckeyes, though, still in favor. Last time Sooners had one of these, it was Alex Ross who had it against Texas a few years back. Now, in this potential kickoff, and you'll go back and see it, Oklahoma fans, you can say it plain as day. He does not cross the goal line with the football. He drops the football at the 1-yard line, and we all saw what happened when Texas dropped their ball at the 1-yard line. It was a touchback for for Texas instead of a touchdown for Cal. So very well should have been a touchback for Ohio State, but instead they cut the lead in half, and we go to the second quarter. In the second quarter, that's when they first started. J.T. Barrett, 4-yard touchdown pass to number 80, Noah Brown, and the assault is on in Norman with 14:20 left, 21-7 Buckeyes. Sooners, though, keep it competitive with a 26-yard field goal by Austin Seibert with 11:04 left, 21-10. Buckeyes, though, still in the lead. Then J.T. Barrett hits that man again. Noah Brown, 37-yard touchdown pass with 6:02 left, 28-10 Buckeyes. But Sooners not to be outdone as Baker Mayfield comes out as the answer himself. As Baker Mayfield, 35-yard touchdown pass to number 13, A.D. Miller. Touchdown, Oklahoma. 28-17 with 4:12 left. Buckeyes, though, still in the lead. And then we get this. That man again. Third time in the quarter for this one. Number 16, JT Barrett. This time it's a 21-yard bomb to Noah Brown. 35-17 with 6 seconds left. Buckeyes at half. Second half. That guy again. Noah Brown. JT Barrett, 8-yard touchdown pass to number 80, Noah Brown, 42-17 with 10:39 left. Buckeyes up big, 42-17. Sooners, though, do come back to answer after this touchdown as Baker Mayfield finds the big man, Mark Andrews. Marky Mark. Number 81, Mark Andrews, 5-yard touchdown pass. 42-24 your lead for the Ohio State Buckeyes. 4:06 left. The Sooners then do not score again. In the third, into the fourth we go. And with 10:33 left, Tyler Durbin hits the clincher. 31-yard field goal up and good. 45-24 with 10:33 left. The Ohio State University comes in and hands Oklahoma its first loss in the renovated Oklahoma Memorial Stadium. Riley's right call of the game was again to Jarvis Baxter, number 11. Remember last week he had that little end route? Well, they ran it again. And this time they ran it again on him. And that's what really got the offense clicking a little bit more on the ground. 36-yard gain, I believe is what that one was. And not that there were many of these, but the stop of the game was Tay Evans. Stops number 4, Curtis Samuel, for a 15-yard gain. He needed 17, so that forces a punt. The Sooners now have a couple of weeks a week to lick their wounds as they plan for the Purple Eaters of TCU, the Horned Frogs. Couple of former D1 transfers going out in this one. Baker Mayfield transferring, of course, from Texas Tech to Oklahoma. And it looks like Kenny the Thrill Hill will still be the guy to make the calls. Transfer from Texas A&M. All right, guys. Thanks for watching the show. Hats off to Ohio State. Mad props. We're hoping for, like I said, I hope that we have treated you guys with respect and everything that y'all need to be treated with, and hopefully we get the same treatment in Columbus next year as this time around. The atmosphere was great, but not the outcome the Sooners wanted, as they are hit to where the Sooners don't know what hit them. 45-24, your final. Thanks for watching, everybody, and Boomer Sooner. See y'all in a few weeks. I'm out of here.